Evening ones. So Sky Sports and Talk Sports will be one of our monitoring spirits. They don't come as I call it drop one news. They're going to talk say Arsenal go provide £50 million for Arteta so that thing go use and buy players for January. See that cash ready money. We'll give am the money for am say see this money use am buy anybody wey you wan buy because like as I dey always tell una say this matter of squad depth say dem Arteta dem dey reason am also dem know say really dem need to spend money for January. Now we come dey hear say Arsenal dey reason people like Danilo of Palmeiras. Danilo na defensive midfielder. Say the reason say dem fit carry that guy for January. They wan buy am in the past, but Palmeiras no gree sell am. But now we are hearing that they will be willing to sell the guy. So Arsenal dey reason say that kind £26 million go fit go for Palmeiras make dem give us Danilo. Then pending other people who go wan sign, I never really know, but it is a good news. At least we will start from somewhere. If they go offer maybe Arteta that £50 million for January, they fit still give am extra money. But on paper, what you don hear na confirmento na Sky Sports and Talks. And the reason, the motivating factor we make they wan give am this money be say they no wan make the mistake wey happen last season wey be say they no buy all their mates dey strengthen for January, dem no strengthen, so they don't want to make that kind of mistake again. So they are making sure that Arteta has cash in his hands to buy whoever he wan buy. And for that January, remember say people like El Neni no even dey. The guy don go long term injury. By that January, El Neni will be back. People like Emil Smith-Rowe wey no dey now. You know say Emil Smith-Rowe dey say na November him go come back. By that January sef, Emil Smith-Rowe go don come back. You get, so all those our injury prospects, everybody will be back. They come buy. See, Arsenal is looking to buy like two players. They're looking to get a winger and a defensive midfielder. You get, so whether na Danilo, whether na Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, whether they still go for Pedro Neto, Yeremy Pino, Mudryk, I never really know who they go like to sign. So we could just watch how this January go be. I'm just very excited on how this January go be. Now away from that, so our monitoring spirit they call Kevin Campbell also when they let us know say Arsenal dey ready to sign Leandro Trossard. You get, Leandro Trossard dey play for Brighton. He's a winger. The guy dey play very well. In 11 games, he don score like 6 goals and made 2 assists. So Arsenal dey look how they go take sign this guy. Like they like the way they play, the way the guy dey play. Na see January they look say they want. No say we know so one get winger. Me I already know so we get interest from Mudryk, Yeremy Pino, Pedro Neto. So this one so we don dey add Trossard into our game. And Trossard, many journalists and pundits don dey praise the guy, that the guy know how to dribble, how to create space for himself, and how to wipe shots. He knows how to score goals. You get, so all those na the attributes wey make Arsenal the reason the guy. Now away from that, so some of our sources come dey let us know say Marquinhos missed training today. So the guy no play, and you know say we get match tomorrow against PSV for the Europa League. So whether that injury he gets, whether anything happen, we don't really know right now. All we know be say he missed training. I know so with the looks of one rest some kind of people like maybe Saka rest or Jesus, like wetin some people they tell us Moko do. Moko no they give them too much match, if them no go bonus because the EPL is also as important as the Europa League. Europa League we don almost qualify. We don't qualify already. Until the drag now to top the group, and we just need a draw. You get, in our 2 matches. We will sacrifice PSV match. The Zurich no be do us anything now. Now just one draw we need for our next 2 games. So Moko no go risk all our top players. You get, so that the way we take play against Southampton, it no go repeat itself, because some people they talk say na burnout, na tiredness, na this one. We don't want all those kinds to make the players rest because they are human beings and they are not robots. Now Portugal don invite 55-man list for their World Cup. They don mention the list, the names of the players. Now 3 Arsenal players they featured inside that preliminary names. People like Cedric Soares, people like Fabio Vieira, people like Nuno Tavares. These 3 players don dey added to that Portugal 55-man list. Now moving forward, we go comot some people for that list. So whether they go comot our men, we never know. Whether they go add them, we never know. So whenever they release that list, we wish them all the best of luck, because every player's dream is to represent his country and go and play in the World Cup. So we wish them all the best of luck. Away from that, Fabrizio Romano sef don come outside come let us know say Michalo Mudryk is super willing to join Arsenal again in January. So Baba come dey talk say if Arsenal wan go for am, say on the player side the guy no get issue. The way they may likely have any issue is on the club side, And then for Champions League on Tuesday, the guy had a wonderful match. He scored a super goal against Celtic. Me, I no watch the match, but according to the report from Fabrizio Romano, that the goal, many people can do accolades for the guy because Celtic, they beat them 1-0. He collect the ball, dribble, use space, back, boom. Boy, he enter inside net. Everybody dey praise am. That is why Shakhtar Donetsk dey feel say anybody wan buy am ready to pay over the top, you get. But whether Arsenal will pay over the top for him, that's another thing I can't really say. So for those who just join the show now, make I just do a brief recap. So Sky Sports and Talk Sports, two monitoring spirits, they come outside and let us know say the Kroenkes go give Arteta £50 million to spend in January, making use and recruit whoever he want recruit to add to in squad, you get. So they talk say, like Sky Sports, they talk say one of the people wey Arsenal go wan go buy na be Danilo of Palmeiras. This guy is going to cost Arsenal like £26 million. So I never really know how it go be. That same January, we get some options too. We are looking at maybe Zaha. Either Crystal Palace will sell him in January or whether they no go sell him. We are looking at Yuri Tillemans. Arsenal never closed that chapter. Yuri Tillemans chapter is still dey open. By January, we'll be eligible to talk about Yuri Tillemans. People like Zaha. By January, they will be eligible to speak to anybody to accept pre-contracts with any club of their choice. So whether the selling clubs go dey willing to sell them for January, we don't really know, but we would like to get them by January. So away from that, who else? Okay, Kevin Campbell said they talk say Arsenal they tipped to sign Leandro Trossard. They won't sign the guy. Say the guy they play very, very well. So all these wingers. Okay, make I even ask you, say between Leandro Trossard, Yeremy Pino, Pedro Neto, Michalo Mudryk, all this Zaha, all this Cody Gakpo, all these wingers, who you think say go make sense for Arsenal to sign? And don't forget that even I think it was Kevin Campbell said when they talk say if what is they call him, Rashford will be a perfect fit for Arsenal. If you can join Arsenal, say it go make sense for him to come join us. So all these people, who na go feel say even join Arsenal is going to hit the ground running. Because for me, number one person will stand out for me, that's Zaha. And the reason why I pick Zaha is Zaha na one man riots for all Zaha and Mudryk. Zaha na one man riots, Mudryk na one man riot. And people be say if they no dey, their team go suffer. They go feel and say one guy no dey o. Just like Arsenal now, I know what you want to talk. If Saka no dey, you go feel and say you get one guy wey no play today o. Who be that? Na Saka. That kind of level. So that's how it is. So my dear football lovers, as I'm not giving at the news as they drop. So till I come your way tomorrow. And tomorrow, don't forget to play PSV. We'll go away from home. So tomorrow we'll discuss how everything will be. All right, guys, as you were. Now get out. Thanks for tuning in.